The Montreal Canadiens are done waiting. After years of patience, after stockpiling picks and developing prospects, after watching the rest of the Eastern Conference take notice, the Habs are ready to make a bold statement this offseason. And the name being linked to Montreal in serious trade discussions is one that sends chills down the spine of every fan in Quebec. Jonathan Marchessault, Stanley Cup champion, proven playoff performer, and a kid who grew up dreaming of wearing the blue blanc et rouge. This isn't a pipe dream. This is a real conversation happening in NHL front offices right now. And Kent Hughes is reportedly pushing his chips to the middle of the table. Let's set the scene. Marchessault, a Quebec City native, has spent years proving the doubters wrong. Undrafted, undersized, and overlooked, he clawed his way to the top of the hockey world, winning the Conn Smythe Trophy in 2023 as the most valuable player of the Stanley Cup playoffs with the Vegas Golden Knights. His path is a story of pure grit and determination, the kind of narrative that resonates deeply in a hockey-mad city like Montreal. Now, with his career entering its latter stages, the idea of coming home, of delivering a Stanley Cup to the most storied franchise in hockey history, is not just romantic, it's a legitimate hockey conversation. The fit on the ice is undeniable. Marchessault is a proven big-game performer. He elevates in the playoffs, showing up when the lights are brightest and the pressure is suffocating. Our current roster, headlined by Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and Uri Slavkovsky, has the youth, the speed, and the skill. What it sometimes lacks is the championship DNA, the calm presence of a player who has been to the fire and knows how to win. Marchessault brings exactly that. Imagine him driving a second line alongside a physical presence, creating matchup nightmares for opposing coaches, and mentoring our young stars on how to perform when the playoffs begin and every shift matters. His offensive game remains sharp. A natural goal scorer with elite hockey sense, Marchessault consistently produces in the 55 to 70-point range when healthy, and his underlying numbers in terms of shot generation and high-danger chance creation remain strong. He's not just a name for a jersey number. He's a genuine offensive weapon who changes how teams defend against us. Pair him with the scoring depth we already possess, and suddenly our forward group becomes one of the most dangerous in the Eastern Conference from top to bottom. Now, let's confront the elephant in the room. The massive financial hurdle sitting squarely in the middle of this deal is Patrik Laine's contract. Laine carries an $8.7 million cap hit, and as we discuss at length, his future with the Canadiens appears to be over after a nightmare 2025-26 campaign that saw him play just 5 games. The front office tried to trade him before the deadline. No deal materialized. He's heading to free agency, which means his cap hit comes off the books. That's the critical piece of this puzzle. Once Laine's contract clears, Montreal suddenly has a financial runway to absorb Marchessault's deal without gutting the roster architecture Kent Hughes has spent 3 years carefully constructing. The timing here is crucial. The Canadiens don't have to create space through creative accounting or a desperate salary dump. They simply have to let the calendar do the work. Laine walks, the cap opens, and suddenly a Marchessault acquisition becomes financially viable without forcing us to sacrifice depth pieces or rush a trade that could backfire. Let's talk about what a trade package might look like. Marchessault, at 34, is still producing but realistically commands a return built around futures rather than proven NHLers. A package centered on a second-round pick, a mid-tier prospect, and perhaps a depth forward could be enough to move him from Nashville, especially if the Predators are committed to their rebuild and view Marchessault as a veteran asset they prefer converting to organizational currency. For Hughes, paying that price for a Conn Smythe winner with playoff experience and Quebec roots is not an overpay. It's a calculated investment in the exact missing ingredient our roster needs. The cultural element cannot be understated either. Marchessault speaking French, growing up in Quebec, having dreamed of this jersey, that matters in Montreal. The Bell Center would embrace him immediately and completely. His arrival would send a message to the rest of the league that this team is not content to simply participate in the playoffs. We are here to win. And for a locker room filled with talented youngsters still learning how to win at the highest level, having someone who has carried a team to the ultimate prize in the building every night is invaluable. There's also the leadership dynamic to consider. Suzuki is our captain, and he is exceptional, But even the best young captains benefit from veteran voices around them. Marchessault is the kind of player who holds teammates accountable, who demands excellence in practice and in preparation, who knows the difference between a team that competes hard and a team that actually wins championships. That standard, that culture, elevates everyone in the building. The counter-argument exists, of course. At 34, Marchessault's best years are behind him, and committing cap space to a veteran on the back nine of his career carries risk, especially when we have young stars like Slafkovsky and Ivan Demidov approaching contract years. One bad injury, one steep decline in production, and suddenly we are cap-strapped with diminishing return. Hughes must weigh those risks carefully and ensure any deal includes contract protections that limit long-term exposure. So here's the question burning in every Habs fan's mind right now. Does Kent Hughes pull the trigger on Jonathan Marchessault this summer and bet on championship experience to push us over the edge? Or does he trust the organic growth of our young core and save the cap space for internal extensions? Is this the bold swing that defines our window, or a veteran gamble that could complicate our future? Drop your answer in the comments and let the debate begin. If this kind of deep dive fires you up the way it fires us up, hit that like button and subscribe. The Canadiens are making moves, and we are covering every single one of them. This is our time, Habs Nation. Let's go get it.